Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to learn chapter 4, and the name of the chapter is Understanding Windows. Now, children, who takes care of all the domestic jobs at your home? Yes, you already know it, your parents. Undoubtedly, they look after the household tasks in such a way that you do not have to be concerned about them. They are perfect masters of the art of coordination. Children, you know, at home, your mother and your father, both the parents take care of your needs, of your school fees, of your all food, clothing, and just assume if your parents are not there at home and now you are given the charge to run the house, it will be a tough task for you to supervise the daily course of a house, and you might end up irritated and messed up. Similarly, a computer has a particular set of programs which handles all the duties of a computer and makes it run. This is known as operating system. So now you understand, children, what is operating system. Operating system is very important for the computer and it makes the computer to function. Thus an operating system, the short form is OS, is a software that tells us a computer how to work. A computer cannot run without an OS, that is operating system. Some of the functions of the OS are as follows. Number one, it controls the working of different hardware devices attached to the computer like keyboard, mouse and monitor. So what does the operating system does? It controls the working of different hardware devices. And what are the hardware devices? That is keyboard, mouse and monitor. It keeps track of all the programs which you are working on. For example, Microsoft Windows, Linux and Macintosh OS. Microsoft Windows operating system. Now, what is it? Now, MS Windows is one of the most popular operating system and it because of the following reason. So why it is very popular, why it is very famous. The Microsoft Windows is why famous. These are the reasons. Number one, Microsoft Windows is a graphic user interface based on OS. You do not have to remember text-based commands to operate the computer. It has small features called icons. You can carry out tasks on a computer by clicking, pointing, or dragging the icons. Number two is it is easy to learn and use. Number three, it allows you to work on many programs at the same time. Now, in a GUI, that is the short form, OS, everything is shown as a part of rectangle are called window. Now in this chapter we are going to learn about OS Windows 7, that is operating system Windows 7. Number 1 is desktop, number 2 icons, taskbar, the start button. So first we will learn about desktop. What is desktop? Now you can see the picture. So this is our desktop. When we switch on the computer, Windows start automatically. The first screen that appears is called desktop. Icons. The small pictures or symbols present on the desktop are called icons. These are called icons. These icons are used to open specific programs or documents. Some of the common icons on the desktop are computer, recycle bin, etc. Now, these are the icons. Now, taskbar. Taskbar is a long horizontal bar located at the bottom of the desktop. It has start button on the extreme left side. Now see, this is the taskbar. The middle section of the bar displays button with a label for each open application and allow us to rapidly switch between them. We can trigger the application window by clicking on its taskbar. When an application is active, its button is highlighted in a lighter shade. The right side of the taskbar is known as notification area, which has a clock and group of icons that provide status and notifications about things like updates, network connectivity, incoming mails, battery volume, etc. This side. The Show Desktop button is present on the extreme right of the taskbar. Click on this button to minimize all the open windows and view the desktop. So the next is the Start button. To open the Start menu, bring the mouse pointer on the Start button and left click on it. The Start menu gives you quick access to documents, Windows applications, Windows Help and Support menu and much more. Now selecting and deselecting the icons. Number one, how we select and how we deselect the icon. So selecting the icon, number one is to choose an icon, simply click on it, it will be highlighted. Now deselecting, to deselect an icon, click anywhere on the desktop, the icon will now be displayed in its original form. Now selecting adjacent item. To select the adjacent item, left click on the first item to be selected, then hold down the shift key and click on the last item to be selected. Release the shift key, all the adjoining items will be selected. Number 3 is selecting non-adjacent items. To select non-adjacent items, you have to hold down the control key and click once on each of the items to be selected. By this process, you can select the non-adjacent items. Now, next is opening a program. Click on the icon which you want to select and press the enter key. The application window will open, or double click the left mouse button on the icon to open it. Now arrange the desktop icon. You can arrange the icons on the desktop to give it a better look. To do this, follow the given steps. Now first of all, right click on the blank area of the desktop. You will find the list of options in the shortcut menu which appears. Select the view option. Click on the auto arrange icons option from the submenu. Observe the changes. And now sorting the icons. How do you sort out? How do you choose? When you arrange icons properly on the desktop, it is called sorting the icons or keeping it in a arranged manner. When you right click on the blank area of the desktop, a shortcut menu appears. Point to the sort by option and click on the name sub option. The icons will be arranged in an alphabetic order. Now mouse pointer shapes. First is the shape of the mouse pointer changes according to the activities we perform. Number one, it means that computer is busy and wants you to wait. Now this circle you can see. Now double-headed arrow for resizing the window or picture. See. Now I-beam for inserting text in a document. Normal for pointing, selecting and dragging the item on the screen. And next is four-headed arrow for moving picture and toolbars. Next, working in background. It means that computer is processing while you are working. Now next is changing the desktop background. How we change the desktop background. The picture that appears as the background of a desktop is called the wallpaper. You can change the appearance of the desktop background according to your choice. To change the wallpaper, you can follow the given steps. Now first is right click anywhere on the desktop. You will find the list of options. This is called shortcut menu. Choose the personalized option. The personalization dialog box will appear. Click on desktop background. A new window with multiple images will appear. Under choose your desktop background option, we can select one picture for desktop background or select more than one picture to create a slideshow. Select any background from the displayed list. a preview of the selected background will appear on the monitor. After selecting the background, click on Save Changes button and close the dialog box. Changing the screensaver. How do you change the screensaver? The screensaver is an image which pops up on the computer screen whenever a computer remains idle for some time. By pressing any key, you can get back to the normal screen again. Follow the given steps to change the screen. So these are the steps you have to follow. Now, shut down your computer. How do you shut down? To shut down your system, follow the given steps. Number 1, click on the start button. Now select shutdown button. The system will take a few seconds and computer will be shut down. Now students, this is the wrap up for your chapter Windows. Windows is an operating system, and if it is not there, we cannot even start a computer and work on it. The small pictures or symbols present on the desktop are called icons. These icons are called to open specific programs or documents. To open the Start menu, bring the mouse pointer on it and click the left mouse button. The Start menu gives you quick access to documents, Windows applications, Windows Help and Support menu and much more. When you arrange icons properly on the desktop, it is called sorting the icons. Okay, now based on that, you have your book exercise. Now fill-ups, I have done it for you, and you have to do the question answers, and also I have prepared a worksheet for you. So children, you will practice your worksheet, and below that on worksheet I have also given you activity. So you will practice that activity and write down the result or the output on your notebook. Good day.